Hi guys, and welcome to my channel again, where we are going to still struggle with the same trousers every freaking week till we get the whole trousers in the anime character that I particularly like, and of course that you really want to see. From the shorts that I posted few weeks ago when it comes to Mao Mao, you guys really wanted me to draw Jinshi as, of course, his I don't want to say boyfriend, but yeah, her beloved one, or whatever he is to her. Okay, like, I'm not gonna spoil a lot of things for you guys. So yeah, as I wanted to do a normal intro, it really went again really crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna start again. So hi guys, welcome to my channel, and we are still on the same project. Yes, I didn't quit. So I struggle with it to draw every time something? Yes, of course, because that's how I roll, like everything is really boring to me, like in 20 seconds or 1 minute, and then my attention span goes like of a fish. But anyway, yeah, so this was a really long intro, but you already know what we are doing. So the first thing, as I already told, we are drawing Jinshi from the Apothecary Diaries, or however you call it, Apothecary Diaries, or I don't know, like in which language anything is, or how to pronounce it, but yeah, you already know what I'm meaning, or what I meant. So yeah, we are drawing Jinshi, of course. As you can see, I'm already stepping up with the step 1, so just drawing a kind of skeleton, if I can say it like that, on the actually character that I chose, or of course I chose Jinshi, but which kind of Jinshi, like in what kind of pose, and etc. But as you already see, I take more in the chibi versions because it's of course easier to draw, but also in positions or in the moment what I found really funny in the anime. So yeah, the step 1 is here also finished, so I already went to the step 2. Yes, I am fast. I'm becoming faster and faster every damn time I'm drawing something, so keep up, guys, okay? Keep up. So as I was telling you about, the step 2 is already in the move, and you can't really make anything bad out of it. Just make the base colors on the whole character, on the whole painting that you want, and then after that, of course, comes the shadowing and the overlining on everything. But as you can already see, I am not a good tutor, a good teacher. I am really a bad example, because I jump from one thing to another really fast. So yeah, I hope it's gonna just help you to make it somehow, in the way you wanted to draw it, and not in my chaotic way of the whole painting. Anyway, I'm just gonna also talk a little bit about Jinshi as a character. I'm not gonna this particular video is gonna be a little bit shorter, because I don't have a lot to talk about him. Like, it is just not a character that I personally love and kind of am obsessed about. So yeah, that's why this one will be a little shorter. So first of all, spoiler alert, if you didn't got to the season 2, I would recommend you not to look at this, and to hear, or you can just, put me on silence. You do you, boy, girl, or whoever you are, like, just put me on silence and just look at the masterpiece. I'm giving it to you, okay? So, but if you already did also watched season 2, or you are also in the novel factory, so in the manga, you are safe on this, what I'm gonna tell you, of course. Oh my god, of course. So, long story short, Jinshi is, first of all, his real name. As I googled it, his real name is Lakan's son. Lakan being Mao Mao's estranged father, the eccentric, brilliant, but cruel military strategist. I didn't understand this really, because what that I just told you, like, his real name is Lakan's son, like, what? Anyway, first of all, of course, Jinshi is not a eunuch. I hope it's spelled like that, eunuch. So he just pretends to be one as a part of his role in the court, and that is it. What he is deeply, of course, connected to the Imperial family. In fact, he is the younger brother of the emperor, making him a prince. So you already know, and in the season 1 you can already have signs that he is really not the basic eunuch that that everybody thought at the first. So it's really not such a wowza that you just like hear from me now. So yeah, get over yourself. So because of his false identity, he has lived much of his life suppressing who he really is, maintaining a perfect image of, carefully guarding his true self. Okay, that is okay, like, you lived in a lie because of your, of course, believings, and that you wanted to be free, and that, of course, you want to be something you want and not what the imperial structure wanted you to be. Okay, nice. That's really a point where I can say really I liked Jinshi because of his decision about that. So he really wasn't a slave to the kind of, I mean, if I can say it like slave, in that particular moment, or in that historical really time where he actually lived. So that was really empowering when that was powerful to just see that he was also one of the people that really didn't like the way the status and life was at the time that he lived. That is, of course, similar to Mao Mao, and that is a plus point when it comes to him, of course. As a matter of fact, we know that Jinshi is introduced, of course, as a beautiful, graceful, and refined, high-ranking eunuch who worked in a inner palace. He is extremely attractive, like so damn attractive that both women and men were kind of captivated by him, and he could, and he did, of course, pull a stunt where everybody thought or two of the blonde ladies. I don't know their names right now in season 2, but he pulled out Jinshi girl, woman, whatever you want to say. So that's where we really saw that, okay, he is damn beautiful, and wow, good for him. Like, he can attract both both does it say sexes? Both oh my god, like my brain just went shut down here. Both genres. Anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so however, he is refined almost too perfect from the exteriors, so it was really interesting also to see the different side of him in many aspects. When it comes to his personality, he is of course charming and playful, that we saw a lot of times with a lot of women in the palace and kind of a little bit of men. So that is really not that, for me, actually not that interesting. What was interesting is, of course, he was sharp and intelligent. That I can give him, definitely. He was more aware than a lot of people there. He understood the court politics and was carefully playing roles that protected him and his true identity. But he also was very manipulative and but kind of also good-hearted. So everything that he did with teasing, trickery, or even pushing when it comes to Mao Mao was really in a kind of low maintenance and not really in a bad way. So I can really say, okay, like in that manner, it is okay. The barrier that I really had with him is, of course, the emotionally complex that he had with himself. And I don't know if you like it or not, what I'm gonna say, but for me, he is a freaking man-child. So yes, Sabrina Carpenter, the song that you just wrote is for people like Jinshi, like men like Jinshi, or as we can say it right now, is a man-child. So okay, yeah, he has his pluses, of course, his minuses, of course, like every human being on this freaking planet. But just the way he can control his emotions, or is kind of a spoiled brat for me in one. Oh my god, like I just went like really hardcore on it. But yeah, he is really a spoiled brat, which I particularly don't like. And it really just is the way he was, of course, growing up. And the thing that I really didn't like in the whole anime, or in the whole season 1 and season 2, is of course the moment where we went through his kind of childhood, and where he saw, of course, when we saw his who was it, his grandma or whatever, and he had his toy, a little toy, and he always loved that toy. And when they I think when they somewhere placed the toy where he couldn't find it, or take away the toy from him, he would be like really grumpy, and definitely just a toddler alert, if I can say it like that. Like just the tantrum that he would bring up to the table was, from my side, no, okay, just no. So we know that that's the moment where we saw also the comparison to Mao Mao, when she got kind of fired from the palace from the first time, and he really let her go. So that's the moment where they really compared his behavior, what was of course childish, when he went and sit in the corner and mourned for the whole day, was definitely the same as when he was a child. So that emotionally not grown up persona for me was really a no. First of all, because he was used to have everything, and he used to that every woman would of course kind of polite to him, and that he can have whatever the hell he wants. Of course, I don't know if this is kind of my emotional drama, also like a little trauma that I have inside me, and I'm just like reprocessing it on Jinshi. I don't know, guys. Okay, but anyway, where were we? So yeah, and the fact that he, I think, got attracted to Mao Mao because she was not into him is of course something we all know in this world, and it's something that happened, I think, every one of us, to just get attracted to the person who doesn't want you. Like, you know, like it just gives you the libidi in yourself, or whatever the hell this is, and it just gives you the kind of courage, like, why don't you want me? Like, look at me, like I'm gonna prove you that you really want me. So, and that kind of, I mean, you understand me. I hope I hope you understand me. Anyway, yeah, I think that is really the point, and that's why I really didn't like it that much when it came to Jinshi and Mao Mao, because for me, Mao Mao really had or has a lot of character, and is smart, is really a unique person, and he, for me, is just a man-child who is spoiled and who knows that he can get everything that he wants in life. And just the comparison that he looks at a woman, or technically here on Mao Mao, like a toy, just gives me the ick, if you really want to know. I mean, hate it or not, love it or not, I don't really care. That's really my opinion, and I am definitely sticking to it. He is attractive, of course, like I have eyes too. Like, I'm always gonna say, damn son, like, you know. But like, when it comes to really his character, or the attraction of his character, that's really where he loses, first of all, me. So yeah, this was really like a high intense so like monologue from myself. So I hope I didn't bore you to death with it, and I would really love to hear also your opinion about, first of all, Jinshi, because I really think there are a lot of different mindsets when it comes to him. And I mean, I'm not like a completely hater, like, don't get me wrong, like he has really his plus sides, and that I've also mentioned, but just like what life learned and what I learned from life is just that these boys, these kind of men, are a little bit trouble. But yeah, thankfully it's just an anime, okay? And don't get boys in real life like Jinshi, please. I'm just kidding, like, do whatever the hell you want. So yeah, as you can see, I already drew him. I already did the depth, of course, also, and I'm here lining the ends of the whole drawing. I think you all know what scene this is, when Mao Mao talks about the boy that she kind of let him like I mean, you know what episode this is, like when he just was shocked what she was telling him. So yeah, it was definitely a funny story and funny, of course, scene. So that it is, guys, for this part. I hope you liked, of course, the drawing. Thank you, of course, for the shorts that you supported, and I really hope I'm gonna see you again on my channel, and that I, of course, didn't bore you. If you really liked it, click, of course, on that like button, and of course subscribe. I would love, of course, to see and to hear also your comments about it, about the drawing, and of course about the whole anime and the Jinshi character by itself. So thank you guys again, and bye.